we are finally here in Austria. We have taken 2 planes, so we descended in Amsterdam and now we're in Wien. Ørjan here picked us up in his in Toranaquia's rental car.
Yeah, the mechanics of Toranaquia.
Yeah,
they were very kind to Bauer,
so we didn't have to take the truck all the way from the track and over here, which is 1.5 hour drive approximately.
Yes.
And Susanne's in the back chilling. Pretty tired driver right here. Gonna get some sleep tonight, so he's fully ready for practice tomorrow. And then we have qualifying on Saturday and first round on Saturday. Is that right?
Yeah, I think qualifying Friday and finals Saturday.
Okay, so we're running 2 rounds this weekend, round 1 and 2, which is very exciting. The good thing about this is, of course, for us traveling so far, we always get a second chance anyways, and we get to get some extra points as well. So it's very exciting to run 2 rounds in 1 weekend. It's going to be very exhausting as well, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. So we're going to keep you updated during this weekend, guys, and hopefully you will keep up with us. Standing right next to us, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a hot weekend. It's insanely hot and humid. Mats is currently having a little power nap. I'm sure he's pretty tired after the long drive, as well as everyone else. The Soarer needs a little wash. It's beyond dirty, and then we're going to have it teched and ready, as well as we're going to clean all those wheels behind there. But first of all, we need to have some food because we haven't eaten all day. So I think that's going to be first on the list, and then we're going to get ready for tomorrow. As you can see, guys, over there is the start line, and this is the big long left sweeping turn that we all know so well, and I think a lot of the drivers fear as well. So we're going to take a little track walk. We got a car coming around here right now, actually. It's a little Skoda. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I am super stoked about finally making it to this track. It's been something that I've wanted for a long time to come down here. It's a really cool track. And here we have Linus Joensuu, one of the Swedish drivers. And so it's not the end of the first left-hander. It's actually super big. I forgot how big it actually was. So yeah, when you come up here, it's a very long sector. It's absolutely insane, actually. We've been walking now for 3 minutes and we still haven't finished with the first corner. Now I'm not walking really fast, but still you kind of get an idea on how big this first corner is. So this is a crucial point to get this right, to be able to hit the outside zone over there and decel at the right angle. Yeah, that's basically the first corner. Super long. It goes down to all the way over there where you see the blinking lights, basically, and behind there. It's absolutely insane, actually. We get some cars coming around. I think they're just doing a little track walk as well, lazy style. So yeah, after that outside zone that we just passed, we are going into the sharp left hand corner. So yeah, sharp left hand corner into this outside zone 3. I'll probably mess up these numbers, but bear with me. And as you can see, they've already deceled a lot at this point. They're very slow at this point, getting into that inside zone, and it's not a lot of space here. So this is going to be a crucial point, especially for the chase car, to be able to stay on the door and not compromise his line or angle. And here we got another outside zone. So it's, and that was something. We got some crazy bugs here. I also have some crazy ass bugs there. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, so fairly short from this inside zone to this outside zone. So yeah. And coming into this hairpin corner, I would say it is a full hairpin, actually. And at this point, they are not carrying a lot of speed. You might say it's going to be easier on the chase, but I don't think it's going to be a lot easier than grabbing that long left-hand corner, actually, because here is very easy to hit the lead driver and get the lead driver out of position. And once you do that, you're going to get deducted a lot of points. This can be a little bit interesting because it goes quite high up here. So I think it's going to be very crucial to be able to hold the car on angle. And I don't think if you can see that really well, but it's a little bit of a lift on the curb here, which can very easily upset the car, especially going fast on low angle. It's very small margins for straightening up the car. But hopefully this is something that we can see in practice tomorrow, and Ørjan can dial that in for qualifying. If I'm not mistaken, as I've seen, as they've told us, they're gonna have a right-hand turn, or almost a hairpin, right here, and you're basically gonna drive back almost to the start line, and that's the finish. I think the finish will probably go right underneath this big sign, PS Racing Center, Greinbach. And that's it, guys. That is the track walk. Almost 10 minutes. Wow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, I think it's time to get some sleep. I'm getting super tired. It's getting dark as well. I'm gonna turn this way. But again, guys, thank you so much for paying attention and following us on this weekend. It's super exciting for all of us. We have been in Riga, we have competed in Drift Masters before, but this is actually the first year that they do a full season again. Almost, at least. So it's going to be great, it's going to be exciting, and let's see what tomorrow brings. Good night. It is Friday and driver's briefing. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. It is just as hot as yesterday. I think it's going to be as hot as yesterday. The weather is perfect. Not a cloud in the sky, so it's going to be interesting. Getting ready for the first driver's briefing. So that's going to be fun to watch, and yeah, just going to get the car ready and everything for practice today. So stay tuned.
Any other questions, guys? Are you just ready to go shred some tires?
9 o'clock we start the practice.
Okay, best of luck, guys. Have fun.
Alright, so that's driver's briefing over. Got the spotters card ready and everything. So now we just need to go over to the car, check out which group we are in, because I don't think Ørjan knows. So yeah, they were really focused on the time here, which is really good actually. Everything is going to be done on time. It's going to be super exciting. The live stream is going to be insane this weekend. In Riga last year, it was a great live stream. There were only 9 people in the media team. This weekend there are over 60 people in the media team. So they're going to broadcast in a great way. So it's going to be super cool. So we've had a little chat through the track on the lines and the zones and everything. The track looks insane. And yeah, only 20 minutes left until the first practice starts. So we need to go check out which group we're in. Alright guys, so we're Group A, getting ready to drive. Ørjan is ready, focused. Spotter. Ørjan is ready.
Ja.
Guys, ready for the first practice session. Ørjan is in Group A, so we are starting right on. We have one so a lot of the drivers just really feeling out the track at the moment. It's very early practice, so we'll see. Ørjan has not gone yet. He said there's a lot of cars in front of him in the queue, so we'll just keep an eye out for him and see if we can get a run. Alright, so a little snafu here. We have 2 containers of brake fluids. Yeah, so Ørjan did one really good entry now, good first corner, but then all of a sudden these 2 just popped off and emptied inside the whole car. So we're gonna have to fix that now. The whole car is filled with brake fluid, so some startup issues this weekend, but hopefully we can get it all fixed. As you can probably figure out, that was Ørjan Kavia, one of our Norwegian friends, in his extremely loud S30. So we're gonna go over here and have a little look. Alright guys, so first practice session is over. We have some work to do with the car. Struggling a little bit with the brake fluid that is actually leaking from the car. But other than that, Ørjan has had one complete practice run. His entry looks really good. Might need a little bit more speed in the car, but other than that, it looks actually pretty good to only have done 3 laps and only 1 full lap. So it's going to be exciting to see. We have 1 more practice later on today, which is going to be crucial before qualifying. See, we have the Swedish Drift brothers here as well. Looks like they're struggling with some power. Who knows? But I thought this would be a great time to have a little stroll in the pits. Looks like he's going to be soon ready to do some practice laps. Not going to bother him now. I think he's pretty busy and focused. So Peter has brought 2 cars to the track this weekend. 1 backup car as well, similar to the one he's driving. So hopefully we'll get there someday, that we can have 2 cars, 1 spare. That would be awesome. But yeah, already seen some practice runs from this guy. He is extremely fast. He has a really good pace. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does in chase, because I think that S15 is very gripped up with those new Valino 08 RS tires. So here we have the Tonchi brothers M4. This is Elias car. I think he's actually running the same Volvo brake system that Ørjan has just got on his car. So yeah, it looks like more and more people are running with these brakes. That's a good sign. This guy's running EBC brakes, as you can see, pretty obvious on the car. First practice round over. Yes, had some small issues so far, but what are we doing right now?
Right now we are bleeding the air from the brakes, and recently just bleeded the air from the clutch, and then we are trying to replace the transmission gearbox mount, because it's aluminum, and I think it's flexing a little bit too much.
Making some vibrations in the car?
Yeah, we have some vibrations, and I think a flexible mount will make the drive shaft out of line. Yeah. And that will cause some vibrations. So we are trying to replace that. And we had a little fire, but that's settled. Everything works great with the engine.
It looked dramatic, but luckily it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, it was a little bit. Just a little fire.
Yeah.
And I had this one, and it's still in the green after I
well, that's a good
put out the fire.
That's a good thing. So you don't need to replace the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
That's good. So right now they're just bleeding the brakes, getting the car ready for practice round 2. It's gonna be a very crucial practice run for us because we didn't get too many laps on that first practice session. Yeah. It's basically minor issues, to be honest. Other than that, the car is working great. Looks like we have the power we need to really get around this track. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Alright guys, ready for another practice session. This will be the final practice session today before qualifying, so it's going to be crucial that we do a good job. Ørjan is super ready.
Yeah,
Second and final practice before qualifying. You feeling good?
I feel good. I hope the car works well now so I can work on my line, and then we'll be ready.
I will do my best to help you along the way.
You are doing good.
That's good. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
We are just experiencing extreme weather in Austria. Look at this. So that is practice over for today, and luckily we got to do a few practice runs now at the end of the day, even though we had this terrible weather. It's good. We got, I think, 3 or 4 complete runs right now, and we're really getting somewhere. So there's still a couple of zones where we need to work on, but luckily we have some practice tomorrow to see if we can fix them up and get a good run for qualifying. So qualifying starts early tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We have practice at 8 o'clock, and yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see if we can put on a decent qualifying score. So stay tuned for tomorrow, guys. We're gonna do some TLC, check over the car, check that everything is okay, and then after that we're gonna take a little break. I think we're all tired after today, and it's only Friday. start we could have hoped for. After welding the wastegate pipe, we went out for our first run. Ørjan had a great initiation, good line. It was looking really aggressive and really strong, but on the first inside zone, the car completely shut down on us. Took us a while to figure it out, and we have figured it out now. It is actually some burnt cables to the cam sensor, which means that the car won't even start. And as you can see, the guys are working on it now. Hopefully we can get it done in time. And luckily there's a lot of cars here, so a lot of cars are going to do their first run. So we still have some time to fix. We still have some time to fix the car, and I believe in these guys, and hopefully we can get it done in time. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll come back with more info later.
Ja, weiter außen, richtig weit außen. Ja, du musst mit dem schweren Koffer, ich glaube, auf die weitere Linie fahren, um eben den Schwung mitzunehmen, weil mit Gewalt wird der mal stehen, was
Alright guys, so sorry for not updating you guys a lot. It's been hectic here, and we've also been watching the finals. It was amazing to watch the finals. It's super exciting. And of course, as you guys already know, we did not compete in top 32, but we've had a blast watching the rest of the guys. And I just want to give a shout out to the Scandinavians here. We are a great team. Every driver from Scandinavia have a lot of good people with them, and we've been so lucky this weekend, and it's absolutely amazing. So right now we have a Danish guy. He is welding our tubing for the wastegate. He's doing an amazing job with it as well. So super happy to have him helping us out. Also we have a Swedish guy that has helped Ørjan with his burnt fingers. So his thumb is burnt, but we have gotten some help from that as well.
This is my best thumb up I can give you.
Look at that. So yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to all the guys from Scandinavia here competing this weekend. Such a great gang to be with. So yeah, super stoked. Thank you so much.
It's fine. Family boat.
Good morning guys, it is Sunday and time for round 2 here in Austria, and also time for us to redeem ourselves after yesterday's crazy. Ørjan has already been out, had one practice run before qualifying, a practice run that was very crucial for us to know that everything was okay with the car. Now we know he can push 100% going into qualifying. So the track will be the same as yesterday, and that's a good thing because we've had really little practice on the track in general. So hopefully the car is going to work perfectly now. We have done a lot of work to the car, so yeah, I'm going to put this camera on board with Ørjan for qualifying, guys, so stay tuned. guys, so an update for you. We are finished with qualifying. Unfortunately, we got a 0 on the first run after a missed shift, but we are so stoked right now. We actually managed to do a full lap, 75 points. It was a very aggressive run with a couple of mistakes, almost a spin actually, but it landed us in 15th position so far. So that's gonna make it pretty safe into top 32, which is awesome. It feels so good to be able to get into top 32. I know this guy is really stoked. Ørjan, happy? Woo! Finally! It was about time, wasn't it? Yeah. We didn't come so far to be spectators. So after a lot of work on the car yesterday, it paid off. We are in top 32. And yeah, let's watch Ørjan run his second qualifying run. He got a 96 on his first run, which is amazing. So we're gonna go in the grandstand and watch Ørjan, and I'm gonna put my camera inside his car so you guys can see the master in qualifying.
It could be it. He is right up the top of qualifying. He topped qualifying yesterday with 97. At the moment he sits first with 96, and the bonnet's come up onto the windscreen. He is not going to try and attempt this. He's not going to try and attempt this bonnet. The bonnet's up on the windscreen.
He's going to go
and he's
for
still
it,
a better line than half the grid at the moment. How is he seeing what's going on?
Dave, he's going to carry on. He's absolutely mindless.
He is watching this through the vent on the bonnet. He cannot finish a run with the bonnet open. The line is still absolutely perfect right now.
And look at this from Kavir right now. Smashes down the hill.
There's no way.
One more transition to go. Picks up the second to last clipping point. One more to go. Everybody applauds.
I started clapping. I started clapping in the tower. It doesn't make any sense.
Continue.
So Max Heidrich just in one run, I think he's going to get the call here. And look at Nilsen, he's just in the smoke screen, he can't see where he's going, and next thing, oh, the drone gets absolutely decimated with dirt.
Alright you guys, so that is it for Drift Masters in Austria. I just had a really needed shower. It was great, and yeah, we're packing up. I guess you guys have already seen the live stream. Yeah, not the weekend we hope for here in Austria, but you know, every weekend we learn something new. And yeah, it's been great overall to be here. The atmosphere, the crowd has been amazing, and it's just been a great experience. And now it's only 2.5 weeks left until we are in Austria. No, in Riga. Sorry, I'm tired. So it's only 2 weeks left until we are in Riga, and we're going to charge even harder there. We have driven that track before. Ørjan knows the track really well, and he has proven before that he is a good driver there. So hopefully we can just fix everything now, get the car ready, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the Drift Masters round 3 and 4 in Riga, Latvia. Thank you guys so much for following and watching this vlog, and hopefully you guys will watch the next one as well. And yeah, nothing more to say than that. We're gonna pack up leaving tomorrow morning by airplane. Fortunately, these guys have to drive home. I'm pretty happy I only have to fly home. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Thank you.